Good evening, this is Kuro. Got a ranked game in my Shimakaze. Going over the matchmaking. Only one Des Moines, Gearing, Grozavoy. Um, this was kind of an interesting game about patience. And I'm going to play this a lot different than most Shimakaze players would play this. Um, a lot of times I'll change up the way I play things, and this is another way that I'll approach this map. What I'm gonna do is they only have one radar. That's not that big a threat to me. It's basically going to keep me from just driving straight in the cap and duking it out to try to cap it. Um, but I can bait one radar and then come back when it's safe and cap it relatively easy. So my hope was that this gearing would either go middle or to A. I'm not too worried about A because we've got a Henry and a Moskva headed there. They're both pretty quick ships, so we shouldn't be down a ton of points by the time we get it capped. And I'm watching the gearing on the mini map. You can see me just check back there just to check his speed, and he's going full bore. And I was kind of hoping that he'd stop. Excuse me. It's a dangerous play. You know, I I I really thought this guy was dead. Um, and because I thought that he was dead, he smokes up, so I know he's gonna get radared, and he's not gonna be able to spot. So what I need to do is I need to get around his smoke. Otherwise, my whole team isn't gonna be able to see anything, and this guy's just gonna get killed, and we're not gonna get any sort of trade. So that's why I'm coming out here. I want to try to spot the ships out here that are going to be shooting at my gearing, and you can start to see it. These guys are spotted in the middle, but like this Montana, uh, if he gets in the right spot, it's basically just going to be me spotting him. Uh, and this gearing, I don't know what the enemy Des Moines was doing, but he managed to get the cap, so I'll take it. Um, but what we're noticing, we've got one Yamato that's way back. Um, we've got the gearing on cap, we've got me, and we're against, in my opinion, a Des Moines, a Republic, a Montana. And if you noticed earlier, I had my RPF mid. I think one of the DDs was playing mid, and so I think that we're 4v3, um, and a bad 4v3 where it's two DDs and a battleship versus two battleships, a cruiser, and a destroyer. So we're like lost that to the maximum amount of um, firepower that you can potentially have. I smoke up. The reason why I do this, my gearing, he's out of his smoke. Sorry, number two's going nuts back there. He's out of his smoke. He ain't gonna be able to smoke up again. So this gearing smokes up, and you're gonna see me just start blind firing the hell out of this guy. Hey, knock it off. You're all right. And I'm kind of looking at my RPF, seeing kind of where this guy's at, where where I think that he's moving based on, is his smoke expanding? What side of my volley is hitting? I kind of missed seeing what hit that time because I wanted to make sure I didn't eat torps. But I shot there. I'm RPF had shifted back, so was pretty sure that he was shifting back, and I mean this is all it's all damage that's adding up. This is why you bring speed boost and why you save, or this is why you use speed boost for combat and also run propulsion. If I wasn't running propulsion, I might have eaten that. I can't torp the Republic, so it's time for me just to get gone. There's nothing I can really do right now. I could try to torp the gearing, but I don't know really where he's at. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop torps based on this Republic's low HP. I'm just gonna take the camera. So I'm dropping 2 on the Republic uh, because I think that he's just gonna try to keep reversing out of that situation. And my RPF is pointing here, which at 6.5 kilometers, you got a DD right on top of you. I had the wrong ammo type loaded here. This is me screwing up. Whiffed the shot anyway. This gearing does a good job dodging the torps. Had some horrible dispersion there. I get the kill on the Republic. And I mean, I knew this gearing was so low HP that if he came to try to pick a fight with me, I'd just be able to sit here and gun him down. I mean, that was just a terrible move by their gearing, trying to, you know, pick a fight with a full health Shimakaze. I mean, I don't I don't understand that move. What he was thinking or what. Maybe he's used to Shimakaze players that don't use their guns. Whatever. I've wasted enough time on that. So I'm gonna come in to see and gonna start capping it, and I'm expecting the enemy team to regroup here around the Des Moines and push back into this island, and that's why you're gonna see me play cautious for the cap. The Des Moines isn't spotted. He could already be pushing up to the island, so I wanna try to use cover. And I mean, again, my gearing's going ham. He's just running for it right now, and that's really dangerous to do, especially with the Zal right there. I mean, if you get radared, you're gonna get punished. So I'm making the decision. There's only 2 seconds left on the cap. I'm gonna bail out of the cap. I want to get out of this little danger zone until I can figure out where the Des Moines is. I'm not really happy. Um, there's Zhao takes some big hits, um, and I'm looking on the mini map, and I notice my Henry is, he's pushing into a crossfire between a Zhao, Montana. The Des Moines had popped up on his flank in B cap. This is just a really bad spot to be, and I'm pinging him, letting him know, hey, back off. This ain't gonna go good for you. And this guy, to his credit, he backed off. I was getting ready to smoke him because he just needed to get out of there. And to his credit, he backed off. He didn't die. I went on ahead. I complimented this player because that's smart play. He recognized when he started overextending, and he pulled his fat out of the fire. That's more than a lot of players that I see. So that was really nice right there. That could have, him dying right there, puts the enemy one ship down, and within slashes the points to like roughly 125 down. Um, that was just very nice right there. So the Des Moines dies, and now the game's done. They're not gonna be able to come back from this. Um, their Grozavoy, I don't know what this guy's been doing. Uh, he's no threat to me. I'm just gonna drive right up to this Montana and torp him. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna be fancy about it. Not gonna play with the cap. I want this guy dead, and this is how you play a torp boat. When you get a clear shot at something, you get into can't miss range, and you just fuck them up. I mean, there's no other way to really explain it. Yeah, you like when the fat boats die, don't you, buddy? Yeah, but we're at 890 points. This Montana is going to be going down, and that's going to be the game here very shortly. So hope you guys enjoyed this game. Um, I'm just going to let this one play out. Actually, I come back in and I do get the cap, but I'm going to go on ahead fast forward it because there's not much exciting. There's some salty chat going on right now for some reason. I don't really care what happened. But yeah. I don't really understand how people get salty when they're on the winning team, but whatever. Um so this is going to be the game. 980 points. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.